My name is John, and today we're going to be reviewing the Dell Canvas. So this is about a 27-inch screen, and it's similar to a lot of other graphics tablets. I've used a few in my time. I've used the Wacom as well as XP Pen. At home I use a 22 XP Pen Artist Pro. So this is pretty similar to what I use. The only thing that's different is that the Dell Canvas has this little knob here, which we'll get to messing around with in a sec. And of course you have your pen, the stylus right here. And on the inside, I don't know if you can see it too well, but there are extra nibs there. You might be wondering why would there be extra nibs, but the pen, of course, it wears down over time, so it's nice that the manufacturer included extra pen nibs to change in and out. As for this thing, I haven't messed with it too much yet, but I believe it's supposed to function as like sort of a radial menu. Your hotkeys on other graphics tablets, you would have buttons on the side, but clearly there are none here. But turning this would allow you to affect what's going on in the program that you're using. Like for right now, you can zoom in and out just by turning it. It doesn't really stick to anything, but if you stick it onto the active area, it'll function. So for now, it only does zoom in and out. I'm not entirely sure. You can reset it. I'm not entirely sure if you can customize it, but there's got to be a way. The black on the outside of the screen here, it's just extra space. It would have been nice for this to be able to work even off of the active area, but what can you do? Alright, so I'm just gonna make a few quick simple strokes here just to test the pen pressure. I did not change the color. I'm just making my strokes pretty light and harder as I go. The brush I'm using is a pencil brush, so that's why you see a lot of the texture there. It doesn't look too bad. It reads my input pretty well. There's not a lot of lag. Often, in my experience, if you do experience lag, don't want to save. If you do experience lag while drawing, that's probably that your connections might be a little loose, or there's maybe something is running in the background that's causing it to lag or so forth. But oftentimes it does work as intended. And right now it seems to be doing just fine. So now if you're an artist like myself, you're probably thinking I should draw something, and don't worry, I will. But you're also thinking, if you were in my position, what am I going to draw? That is an excellent question, because I have no idea what I'm going to do right now. So I'm just going to draw one of my characters here. I already don't like it. Again, speaking to you artists out there, you know the feeling. Let's see. I'll just make it super simple. Or something else I should mention. Depending on perhaps the model or even the manufacturer of your graphics tablet, your pen may or may not have an eraser function at the top as a pencil would. Now personally, that's not a super big deal to me, but for others that might be something you want to look into. Like if you're really uncomfortable with trying to draw something and you want to erase without having to go back and forth to the eraser tool by hand, then it's something you can research. Another thing about the pen, I know you can't really see it right now, but there are two buttons on the side of your pen where my thumb is. I personally don't like using those, just because of the way I grip the pen. I tend to press on the buttons, the pen buttons a lot, and it gives me different functions. You can set them to do different things. You can set it to be your eraser and so on and so forth. I don't like doing that. I don't mind just, when you have such a big screen like this anyway, I don't think it's a big deal to just move your hand slightly over and choose the tool that you want. And so that's the Dell Canvas. Again, it's a 27-inch screen graphics tablet. It works very much as intended. It's very accurate. The stylus itself offers a lot of pressure sensitivity. If you were to compare it to a lot of the other graphics tablets that are out right now, there are certainly much more affordable options. For example, the graphics tablets that I use now, the XP Pen Artist 22 Pro, it is about a quarter of the price of the Dell Canvas, and for roughly about the same screen size as well. I did a little bit of research on it before shooting the video, and I believe that the Dell Canvas has been discontinued, so it is a bit pricey. And by a bit pricey, I mean it's around or just under $2,000. If it is something you feel like you want and can deal with, then it does work quite well. But if you're a hobbyist looking for a graphics tablet, there are, again, better options, smaller options as well if size is of a concern, but pretty good for what I've demonstrated. And yeah, certainly check it out if you're able. It's been discontinued. I don't know how to end the video. Bye.